Hi everyone, welcome back to Mindesk. Today we're going to go over another set of design tools and tricks. I'm going to start off with making a box, and from there I'm going to use the command which is array, which allows me to copy a series of the same geometry. So first I select it, then drag using the trigger finger and holding how many pieces I would want, in this case 5. I can also do it in any direction, so in this case it would be in the Z direction, and I want to have 4. Let go when you're done with the 4th one. Lastly, I'm going to do one that's in diagonal, so you can see at 45. You can also do the same amount of copies. In this case they're overlapping. So I'm going to go ahead and deselect that first piece, and now using the dimension tool I can confirm the size in between and the spacing. I'll make sure my end snaps are on so I can grab the corners, and boom, you can see the dimension show up immediately, and it stays there for you to reference. I can also do this in the vertical direction between 2 pieces, and again you'll see that in the vertical. Additionally, you can dimension diagonally, and in this case you're going to get 3 dimensions that show up: the X, the Y, and of course the diagonal that you are looking for. So let's go ahead and delete a few of these just to show you how you can start to design with array but not be constricted to it. In fact, I want to change my C-plane to match the diagonals here, so instead of having the XY like this, I want to have the XY in this direction. So using the reference system command, I can select the bottom corner of the box, holding, I rotate the grid to the other corner of the same box in the diagonal, and notice the grid is now perfectly in the 45 diagonal I started with. So making new geometry, like a box in this case, will now be referenced to this new adjusted grid. Similar to other commands like rotate, for example, so we can go ahead and select this box, and using my left cursor I select the base point, and my right cursor I bring up the rotation, and notice that it's on the XY of the new grid. I can also scale in the same grid system from left to right, and there we are. In fact, you can also adjust the reference plane to be at a diagonal, not just a rotation in the vertical. So using the same command again, I grab the base, rotate up to the box, and now the grid will be in the same reference as this new box that I've rotated. So making sure that my near surface snap is on, any new geometry like the cylinder or a box lets me freely model on that same C-plane without any issues. Thanks everyone, and stay tuned for more Mindesk tutorials.